Structured layout and composition can change a design from mediocre to commanding. Tunji from Ceasar Graphics, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be using a design that I received from one of my group members to show you guys how to achieve good design, layout, and composition. I'm going to be showing you tips on how to get the right illustration to achieve your design project. So let's start. All right, so this is one of the design that I received from one of my group members, and it's a church social media design. All right, and I decided to pick this design because I noticed that the design looks full, like there's so many things fighting for attention here in the project. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how to simplify this. All right, so but before I start, all right, I want to quickly share what exactly affected the success of this design. The composition here is dull, and most of the things that always affect our composition is when we don't pay attention to the elements that we have in our design. When you are placing elements in your design, I want every one of you to understand that you are creating a scene, you are creating a picture. You create your picture in a way that it will be easier for your viewers to know the first thing you want them to see, the second thing, the third, and the last. But when you don't have this in mind, you find yourself just putting things around to just make the project look full. And most of the time we do this as designers is when we feel, okay, the project is empty and I don't want people to feel I'm not doing much. We have the picture of the host, which is one of the things that is calling attention. This here is calling for attention. This also calling for attention. This calling for attention. This is calling for attention. And all these blurred elements that we have on the background here are also calling for attention. And in graphic design, when you have too many contrasts in your project, it's going to affect the success of the project. The date here is calling attention with the use of color we have here. This color here is one of the colors that grab attention fast. Even this, your silhouette here is not really necessary. And why I think the silhouette is not necessary is because the title of this project is Reason Why You Should Not Marry. And here I'm seeing silhouette of two people coming together, showing like they are ready, which is the opposite message to what the title is talking about. And that's another mistake we make when we don't really, take time to understand the message. So whatever you're going to do here to make this project look successful in terms of the illustration should connect to what this information here is saying, which I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So let's quickly simplify this project and look for, and agree on the right visual to use here. I'm going to put the title of the project, which is the title is Why You Should Not Get Married. It means why you should not be with the opposite sex, or you should not connect. So whatever you're going to use here should be related to something not connected. That's the right visual. Because when you connect things together, it means you're saying they belong together. All right. You can't put a pen in a USB port. It won't work. You only put a USB that fits the port of where you want to put it to create that connection. As that's the same thing that happens when you are connected to the right person. Because marriage means the coming together of a man and a woman. So it means why you should not get connected to the opposite sex. So what's the right visual to use to show that's not getting connected? Although I've already given you guys the answer, We can use something unplugged. So because of time, I've already gotten the right visual for this. So this is the visual we're going to use. So now I'm going to delete this and I'll drag the visual and drop here. When you're using visual in your projects, your visual most time is what shape the layout of your projects. So now that we have this, so move number one on my layout here is settled. We can push it here, and then not should now come next. So I'm gonna put next. All right. I'll take out Sunday. Okay, good. So this can come as a comma. Okay, no, there should be a comma there. The comma should come behind the 4. And I'm going to move this here. And I'm going to make this smaller. Yeah, at times clients will say, okay, I want my picture this bold. I want my picture bold on the design. If they request that you make the picture bold, please make it bold for them. Okay, please don't argue with anybody. All right, because they hired you to do the job for them, so do whatever they want. But for good practice and for good layout sake, it's not always advisable to make pictures bold when you have visuals, because the idea of you having the visual is to draw attention to the piece or to the project with that visual. All right. And another reason why this type of visual is suitable for design is nobody would have thought of, using a plug to achieve to achieve design. So I'm going to hold down Control and click on the thumbnail of the shape I just drew now, and I'm going to add the marquee like that by holding down Shift. I'm just going to click on the layer mask icon like that, and if I want to make this bigger, I still can. What I can do is take out the chain connecting the mask and the layer. All right, and select the layer, and I'm going to activate free transform and make this bigger like that. All right, then I think I'm seeing some errors here, so I'm going to take it out. Okay, and hit Alt backspace, which is the color of my foreground here, and hit Control D to take away the marquee, and I'm gonna activate the chain back, like that. Or in fact, let's just take it out because I'm gonna be playing with the other information there. Correct. So yeah, this is the end of this project. And if you still want to add drama, like you want to create pattern, if I hit Ctrl H now, you can make copies of the plug and just use the image as a pattern on the project. So this is the before and this is the after. So let's zoom in so we can see this is the after and this is the before. Okay, yeah. I'm sure you had fun watching this tutorial. If you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button and remember to click the post notification bell so you get notified when I post my tutorials. If you have anything you want to share with me, kindly drop it in the comment section of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.